Warning. This program may contain foul language and awful arithmetic. It should not be viewed by anyone who is triggered by first start at 18 saw 90 with the opponent on the finish, or by anyone learning how to mentally calculate 11 plus 8 plus 26. City League Darts reminds you to please add and subtract responsibly. All right, welcome right back. If you joined us for our first match of this evening in a pretty decisive victory there from Old Boy Jae-Hoon Lim over Silver Fox Seth Wilkerson, the battle of the elder nicknames here in the Quarantine Premier League, we have another Week 7 matchup, the third of four here this evening between some pretty close contenders here on the table. We've got Rattlesnake Jesse Hopper going up against the Beard Darron Ross here in these 5-6 positions in our standings. And as you can see, just a total traffic jam really from that 1 through at least 5 spot. But even Darron here with 4 points in the 6th spot could absolutely be playing for some playoff contention here as we get into some of the final weeks of the season. Let's see how these players have done so far throughout their, in Darron's case, 5 matches, Jesse's case 6. So we've seen the last couple of performances that Jesse have put in have been just absolutely outstanding. I think both of them pushing into the 60s there. Darron's certainly capable of hanging with that in his own right. We just haven't quite seen that show up just yet on the Aki. Decent enough tons for them both, but Jesse certainly with the advantage in the big power scoring, the high tons, and then of course with the 1 maximum there that we see. Let's take it up to the match. The players have already corked up. If they're ready, it's to them to get it going. Shoot it well, guys. Game on.
Shoot well, Jesse. Shoot well, Aaron.
Jason Spencer in the chat saying, "Go Beard." Fan of the Beard there. Oh, Kenny's saying it was Jae-Hoon and Seth earlier. I was swapping up my my earlier Seth matches. Earlier last night, we saw a 7-1 victory of Jae-Hoon over Seth. I do beg everyone's pardon. Earlier this evening, we saw that victory coming from Slinger Kenny Johnson. Will Tuttle in the chat saying shoot well all.
42.
Will's back, joined us earlier. He's expecting a bit better scoring and a bit better finishing here,
45.
I suspect, from these two players. Alrighty, by the looks of it, off to a better start than we had in that last matchup. Big Man Bearded back in the chat here, saying, "Come on, Jesse."
22.
Meanwhile, we have an ever vocal Artemis, I believe,
45.
meowing in the background on the left side of your screens. Even though literally the last thing Darron did before he started this match was feed her.
43.
It apparently was not enough. Just as my cropping efforts on Darron's board
95.
Battle of the contrasting surrounds here. The jet black on the left, the slightly reflective white on the right. Dave Weiland in the chat saying hi, fellas. Good evening, Toaster.
43.
Dave Weiland, a player to watch in this upcoming season of the FO Dart League, which starts this season.
100.
Don't ask me when, I couldn't tell you. But it's starting, and he's going to be an absolute terror in B. I think we might be waving to each other at the end of the season as he comes up to A from B as I work my way down to B from A. A chance we could meet in the playoffs. You never know.
34.
Kenny's saying it's actually starting this week. You don't say. It's on for Jesse here. 88 left. Wanted the 48 for tops. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all in that sort of range. With 2 darts left. Going that 48-40 route.
59.
Yikes, I don't like that switching though. Double 10 here for the opening leg and a hold to throw. Goes inside. Chance here for the beard with an awkward 98. Me personally, I prefer not to leave it. There was absolutely no reason to in that position. Treble 17 for tops is on. Oh, too much adrenaline pumping through those veins on that third dart. At least for me. Double 5 for Jesse.
Throw it.
Ooh, the opportunity given right back here. 3 clear at 40 after the first one went woefully high. Disappointingly low.
Oh, 6.
Flagrantly north.
3.
Sullenly left. I swear I won't adverb the directions ever again. That was tough enough as is. I shouldn't have even been that hard. Double 2. Wow, finds it there for a salvage of an opening leg. A salvage of a hold of throw. A 33 dart hold of throw for Jesse. We are not going to be putting those averages up just yet. We'll give these players a leg to recover.
100.
Scoring was there that leg. The finishing, however, not.
Oh, no. 26.
Darron finding 2 tons. That leg.
41.
I know, just the one. Ah, right. Open with the ton here.
80.
Paying attention to the wrong stats here. At any rate, has the 2 lone tons so far in this match. Michael Gilgan in the chat saying, fear the beard. Ton 40 would be a pretty fearful visit. 81 wouldn't be bad.
Nope. 24.
Well, even with the 24, he still created a real nice buffer in this second leg with the throw. So you suspect he won't be under too much pressure. Oh, that might all have changed. Well, and this is what Jesse has been doing. This is what he's been doing to people. As soon as you get a little bit of daylight in these legs, as soon as it looks like, maybe you'll have 3 visits to tidy up, from 271, or maybe even 4 visits. Jesse goes and throws in a ton 40. Oh, he's about to follow it up with like, oh, it was almost going to be a ton. Ton 20 would be good.
70.
And 80 would have been good too.
59.
I don't know why I said 80. 82, I guess, is what I was meaning. So for the big fish here, someone's going to do it this season. My money would still be on Jesse, just not this leg.
60.
Well, I think Darren's leaving himself 20 here.
123. Damn.
I think that was 132, but it is what it is. If it costs himself a dart, it doubles. It's a lesson in the math. I think that was a treble 5, treble 19, treble 20. At any rate, it is 29. Oh, no, it's on again. We had this last match. 26 scored. Double 2. Oh, wait, it's double 1. Oh, wow. Now, oh my gosh, I'm the one doing the math now. Terrible, terrible. It's wearing off on me. Double 20. Wow, all right. Jesse, doing me a favor. Mercy double there. Nice 22 dart leg. Now we can check out some stats. Well, coming back to it, that leg, much, much, much better showing there for both these players in leg 2. And I think this is ramping up now to be a nice little affair. Let's see, 33 darter. Then shaved a third off of that. Fancy an 11 darter here. Or wait, with third off of 22 would be 7. So we'll give him 24 darter. 14 darter. $15 darter. Now I'm just saying numbers and then the word darter.
41.
The evenings grow long in the booth. All alone, let me tell you. If you've been watching the home tour, you might notice that there's a shockingly little amount of commentary that's going on during the matches. I think it's a perhaps slightly unfamiliar environment for a lot of those casters, not having a partner in the booth for some of those extended sessions. And I think perhaps, I'm not sure
140.
if when they're doing the broadcasting, the players can hear the booth or not. In this case, with all the City League darts broadcasts, the players cannot hear me during their match. I am muted on our video chat call. But that might not be the case for a lot of the other streaming stuff. So anyway, it's tough going. It's tough going.
59.
Mike Gilligan says, I keep on using the word math, but he does not think I know what it means. Or he thinks it does not mean what I think it means.
1, 2, 3.
Well, we'll get back to that first. How many fingers do you have? The 180 is on. I think he does want another treble here.
100.
He did. That second dart, finding some space just above that treble bed. Well, we're not far from that 15 darter, from that pace of slashing the dart counts by a third. Tops here.
30
Wow.
Good dart. Thank you.
Relentless Jesse Hopper. I mean, that's just the word that comes to mind.
60.
Kenny in the chat saying he's starting to favor this more than having the booth in your ear. Yeah, it's a style. Everyone's got their own preferences, and especially when you add in the whole booth element, it just all the variables just explode.
45.
Wow, beautiful realignment there, Jesse. After that first start, found himself a little bit left into that treble 5.
66.
And Darron, on the other hand, straying a bit. And Jesse poised to take the darts again here on Darron's throw. Go up 2 breaks potentially with another ton 40 and another great time big score. Again, the timing is just relentless. I need a thesaurus in the booth, or like a quick bookmark to like the thesaurus app. Just Google thesaurus website. Oh. I was brought to thesaurus.com with a search for a synonyms for the word website. So, synonyms for the word relentless.
38.
Unrelenting. Well, we'll go with that one. Single-minded. I don't like that one.
42.
Unyielding on the doubles? That's good. He's unyielding on the doubles, Jesse Hopper.
60.
Conger on the chat just in the nick of time as I'm looking up English words. Who better than perhaps City League's lone native English follower?
Oh. 125.
Yeah.
Speaking of English, Kenny, perhaps meaning
28.
arguable, not argumentative, about the quality of the game earlier. Tops now, at any rate. Wow, great effort. Great effort. Had the line,
26.
almost had the distance. Just a shave above that wire. Great effort there from Darron. You figure if he had another chance. Wow. If he had another chance, he would have hit it. Jesse verbally exclaiming, I think, acknowledgement. That was a terrible stray treble 18 on his first start. I can guarantee you the man who goes treble 18 tops on 134 does not intend to go 20s from 86. Wow, really? Inside? Unbelievable. I thought that was in there. I was waiting and then just heard some mutters of frustration there from Darron. That could be a blocking double 4. That's definitely a blocking double 4. Yeah, absolutely no chance whatsoever. Yep. Maybe he could have gotten on his knees and tried to just straight up shoot up at that target, Jesse, because standing upright, he had not a chance at it. But he will have another chance. Double two now. Finds himself in the madhouse as Darron tries to work that down into that double five. Unable to set up any sort of marker, and then overcompensating low. What will it be here for Rattlesnake? Ooh, it's a great first look. Oh wow, just deflected in the wrong way. If that first dart wasn't there, that second dart was either going to go right in that exact same place or find itself in that double one area. Meanwhile, it's double two. No, it's double 17. They followed it with another double 17. Oh, that's a little low.
Bust.
Oh boy. Okay, well, what can I say? Y'all heard any good jokes lately?
Bust.
Let's see what this leg is doing to the averages. Wow. Can you believe they are surviving this? Double two. Double two again. No. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Rattlesnake, for mercy. For the children.
Bust.
He says the children. I don't care about the children. I don't care about the families. I don't care about the good people of City League YouTube. I want to stay here in leg 4 forever and ever. Every double spent with you is a double I'll treasure forever and ever. I mean, they're not even close. Okay, I'm gonna. I need to get some musical instruments here in the booth so I can do like a little cha-cha-cha or something for y'all during these moments. Which, to be fair, in fairness, we haven't had many of this season. A good bit fewer than last. But they still happen. It still hurts. Hurts me, it hurts you.
Good job. Thank you for killing that.
Very, very there.
Off the rails here. Well, once
Well,
again,
Jesse.
welcome to City League, everybody. So great having you. I'm sure it's so great to be here. Darron, all the chances in the world there.
60.
And you wonder, and just, it was looking so good. Our trend, our trajectory was so fantastic. Heading there into leg 4. And it all just came undone. Both players in range in 8 or 9 visits there.
43.
So everyone was poised to get that thing done in under 30 darts. But it went the distance there.
45.
Yeah, Kenny's saying Jesse wiggling out of 3 games. 3 legs here with some wins. Darron could be up 3-1 indeed. And it's baffling. I mean, and kind of on the flip side, looking at DJ Mike Hughes' results, for where he's at in the tables versus how he's played. I mean, he's been throwing great darts. He's been having some opportunities. He's been pushing like close matches with folks and just not coming out with those results.
60.
Sort of kind of the opposite case here, where it's good play getting punished, not just bad play not getting punished. Oh, again, we see that exciting third dart fly way high there from Darron. Still a fantastic result for his effort. Puts a whole ton of pressure on this Rattlesnake throw that does not get handled particularly well. So 6 here at 138 minimum. He'll need them. Wow, fantastic third dart. Needs at least a ton here to apply some pressure. Having said that, we're at 18 darts, 6 visits here. Darron has 57 left. How many?
94.
What dart will he get checked out on this 57? Starting at 18. What dart is he taking out the 57? It's not going to be the 20th. It's not going to be the 22nd. I mean 21st. And it's not going to be the 22nd. 118 for Jesse. Not going to go. 20 to set up tops. Ooh.
78.
Yikes. Was that a dangerous third dart in risk of busting the 118? Double 16 here to get on the board double 12. He could have it blocked by that first dart. No, just a 20. A little bit outside. Tucked in that outside edge of the outside corner there. Double 20's inside. Double 10 now. Finds its target. The ship is righted a little bit here with that 26 starter. Thank you, Jesse, for moving this thing forward. And week 3. Well, we're in week 7 here. I was going to say week 7 has been the week of the routes, but I forgot that the match last evening was actually the final match of week 6 here.
134.
But regardless, the last 3 matches we've cast have gone 7-1, 7-2, 7-0.
64.
And we might be going 7-0 here too. I'll tell you what. So 2 points here in the tables would put Jesse in a 3-way tie for third on the points. with the West Texas Marauder, Jerry Melendez, and Sweet Action Mike Gilligan, both already sitting there at 8 points. I believe Jerry with his bye week this week.
83.
However, with this leg differential looking like it would, Jesse would lead them with a plus 11. Unless Darron puts some legs on the board here. And that could have some big implications going into the final couple of weeks here. As I said, we'll have one more Week 7 match after this one, scheduled for Saturday. And then it's just 2 weeks left, 4 matches a week. Looking out for some big matches to watch there. Well, Jerry Melendez and Jesse Hopper, Week 9. Kenny Johnson and Dave Weiland, Week 9. Couldn't have planned those better.
38.
The Beard and Sweet Action in Week 8. A lot of playoff implications, a lot of opportunities for these players to steal some points from each other, potentially steal playoff spots or desired seedings from each other. A little bit high there on double 20. Can he work it down? Can he use it? He can. You hear it click and pop right in. Guaranteed 1 point for his effort here, Jesse Hopper, in this best of 12 match.
Yes, we do.
Darron giving the old good darts. Said it before, I'll say it again. Not a fan. Not a fan of the mid-match congratulations.
42.
Call me a curmudgeon. You wouldn't be the first. That's not true. You probably would be the first.
84.
Well, if it weren't for that abomination of a fourth leg, I'd have nicer things to say about this match. As it is, I don't.
45.
I will say legs 3 and leg 6 were nice.
47.
Jesse doing well to keep climbing into that mid-50s area. And Darron trying his best to push above that 5-0 mark.
55.
Power scoring decent enough for both these players. Just again, that tale of not walking through the door.
24.
Doser saying I'm a curmudgeon. He's the first. Congratulations. The certificate is in the mail.
45.
Do better than that. 78.
60.
Well, we don't know what Darron would have done sitting with 80 scored and a dart in hand here.
28.
We can only theorize. I could have applied a bit more pressure here on Jesse's throw. Of course, we all know what would happen if he had. Jesse would have responded with, instead of 45, like 171 there or something.
62.
58. 39.
And Kenny coming in on the other side of the show and respect approach
45.
etiquette. Yeah, he thinks it's disrespect to not recognize a decent outshot. But even in a real life match, like if you take out a 170 and we've got another leg to play, we got another leg to play. Like there's nothing to talk about. Like the whatever you just did, even if it's a 9, like doesn't change the fact that there's like we're still in the middle of the match and like there's like headspace to be maintained there. Um, yeah, I don't know. A ton 80, right? Would you like nice shot at ton 80 in a real life match? Like I don't know. I would cringe at that. Oh, the bullseye just outside there would have been a beautiful finish there for Jesse. Double 10 here for Darron. Ooh, again, way outside on these opportunities. It's just nerves. It's such a shame. It's just nerves. The shooting has been there up until it matters most, and then you see it really start to open up. In all these other moments, it's really been fine. Double 8 here, double 4 now for the clean sweep. Not going to go. Double 10, opportunity for Darron to get at least one on the board here and start what would have to be a comeback of 6 on the trot. Double 5.
And 10.
Double 4. Double 2. Double 2.
4.
Oh, it's just dragging a bit. Gotta wonder if Darren's able to keep his headspace energized and kind of keep himself pumped up. Try to muster up some courage and some bottle here to mount this comeback, but you're just not seeing it. But we are seeing chances given, and we know how far those can go. We could be poised. Buckle up. If you need another drink, I suggest you get it now. Finding the 18 with the first start there, Darron. Yes, that is on the correct side of the wire there. I wasn't sure if that was in there from Jesse. Well, not great, not terrible. Not great, not terrible. So, in the end, again, that last leg kind of driving some of the numbers a bit further down. But in the end, I mean, listen, it doesn't matter. Averages and trophies and yada, yada, yada. I mean, Jesse just did the job. I mean, I think almost like we saw a little bit of last match. There was a little bit of, Darron certainly not coming with his A game. I'd argue from all the darts I've played with him, not even really quite his B game in that effort here. So I'm not sure kind of what's going on. If maybe he's not been practicing quite as much, or just an off night or so. But either way, he'll be certainly eager to get back on the saddle and rectify that match coming up here next week. I don't think he might not be playing next week. We'll see. I don't know if Darren's head is by just yet. Anyway, as it is, we can see the result here. So like I said, Jesse jumping into that 3 spot with that leg differential, right? So those 3 players tied for those 8 points, and now Jesse jumping clear there in that plus 11 there in that leg differential column. Also with the advantage there over Jerry, but not Mike on the legs against the throw, which could become which are the second tiebreaker there after the leg differential. So that could become spicy as we get down into the final couple of weeks here in the Quarantine Premier League. So like I said, one more match for Week 7 here scheduled for Saturday. As always, you can check the action here on the City League YouTube page at watch.cityleaguedarts.com. www.rattlesnake.com. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Always appreciate it. And we'll catch you all next time. Have a great night. Cheers.